Welcome to Pro Se Legal School with Roger Tool and stuff. and you guys get to have the fun. Okay, that's what I tell you in my program. In this program, you're gonna get to have fun. Okay, so before we get started today, this program is brought to you by Tracy's Barbershop over on Alma School Road at this undisclosed location. So if you know where I'm at, then you know where to go to find them. Tracy runs a friendly old school barbershop. She does a great job of cutting hair, everyone's hair. And, you know, I was at the beginning of the video, I wasn't just, admiring myself. Okay, maybe I was I was admiring the haircut that she gave me over there. And this is where I've been getting my hair cut ever since I've been deployed to this undisclosed location. So someday I'll be able to share with you guys with the location everywhere around the world. The people that watch me here know where she is. Okay, I can see. Okay, and so, yeah. Okay, so, Tracy is from a military family. Her dad was a Marine, and her dad was in the Army. And when her dad was in the Army, he fixed tanks. That's pretty important because, you got to have those tanks rolled out. And so, we have a lot of things in common. My dad was also a Marine, and he was also in the Army. And so I had to think of this later because, you're not trying to one-up anybody, but you want to make sure. I used to tell my kids, in that race, you want to stay close so you can just, bam, overtake them anytime. But when you get older, it's like, then I tell them you want to stay close so you can trip them in the end. Okay, so anyway, so my dad was a Marine and he was also in the Army. However, in the Army, he was a cook. And, maybe that's where I get it from people that know that I love to cook. And so, but I didn't put it, I just told her that. I just kind of put it that way. But, if I had to do it over again, I'd say, yeah, my dad was in the Army too, and he cooked for the people that fixed tanks. Okay. Okay, sorry. I had to figure. Because the cook sounds some sissy ass shit, but okay, sorry. You can't be fixing nothing if your ass is starving to death. Okay, so both our parents, our families were military, and her kids several of her kids are in the military now, and so that's kind of cool. So if you guys need to get something done, because they do everything over there. I've been over there. They do everything over there. If you need to get something done, hop on over there and tell our coach neighbors said that this is the place to be to get the hookup. And I'll tell you right now, the prices were lower than what I was paying in Kansas in the middle of nowhere. So, y'all just need to go over there. Go over there and tell her you want the same price you charged me. It's $9 million. Okay, sorry. It wasn't. Okay, I think I'm messing up this promo video. Get over there and get what you need. Oh, and walk in to welcome and cash only. And as you can see, I would not hesitate to recommend Tracy's service to anyone. Okay, so we're done with some of the preliminary stuff, looking out for the families of the people that support our freedom and stuff. It's time to get to work. So a little work. And yeah, it's some grumpy ass. Okay, excuse me. I need to be nice. There's some grumpy people right now, and so I'm coming to the table with some of my. Well, y'all know that one of my family members is a superhero and is off taking care of some business over there somewhere. I don't think y'all been hearing anything from the Houthis. Okay, but anyway, but we ready to take care of business right here at home too. All right, we're ready to take care of business right here at home too, and we pissing off some people right now. And I'm just, my foster kid's divorce. My foster kid filed the marriage dissolution documents that I have on my website, and so they tried to ignore them and to do all this stuff to him. So, and we did a whole bunch of stuff. We got a whole big old notebook binder over there stuff. They just tried to ignore everything. So we filed in federal court now for $200 million. Now, they haven't given me a case number yet. You see a little arrow on the top. And right down there underneath the state of Kansas, I had to write in the Supreme Court because I forgot to put that in there in my rush to get that done. But you know what? It looked pretty good in the end because she asked me, how many defendants do you have? How many defendants? I'm like, well, I don't know. Let's count them. Okay. Judge Theisen and Besco LLC, that's 2. Joshua Mathews, that's 3. Miss X Coble, 2, 3, 4. The state of Kansas, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I wrote the Supreme Court in there. And that's, 6. We got 6. Oh, yeah. And the reason that we put the Supreme Court in there is because of local rules that they use to screw you over with in all of the courts, even the federal court, comes from the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court structured those. And this is my new cha-ching chang thing. Yeah. Okay, so that bulletproof vest that my kid wears over there, that thing, well, it's a little heavier than this. And, I tried to explain to him that I don't think no one's going to be shooting at me with missiles from a tank. Anyway, but I want something that look nice, so when I go walking in the mall or walking somewhere, or if I have to go to file some stuff to court and they know me. They won't let me take this. Okay, never mind. Okay, so there are options now that you can use to get bulletproof clothing, wear stuff. This is a nice vest. It makes me look. I look like Shaq. And it fits with the pea shooter, the 22, the 21. I don't know what the hell. I don't. Okay, so let me put this down so we can get to work over. I got some more of those too in the situation room. Yeah, and we should be in the situation room right now because we got a situation. And the situation is that these people over here in divorce court. Okay, hang on a minute. I got dressed down. They told me to keep it on, but that ain't very heavy. I've been working out just to keep it on for 10 minutes. They'd rather have me here causing trouble. So we got the lawsuit filed for $200 million. I'm going to email over the summons to the clerk's office. And, I was, the reaction on their face when they saw that I hand wrote in the Supreme Court was priceless. And I think the main reason it was priceless was because, when they say you don't mind doing messy shit and some other stuff over there or whatever, then they know that they're not going to be able to get you to kiss their ass. So I'm just going to put it that way. They're not going to be able to. Now, we're turning up the heat, and I have some ideas, okay? These people have no idea. We're turning up the heat on their asses right now with the form 3949A, and that's the judges. That's the one for the judge, and I'm going to have one for the attorney. Okay, this is IRS fraud form, and how many people like to? They can come out at me anytime because I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm a citizen of the Republic State of Arizona. I'm not subject to their statutes and codes and all that bullshit. So y'all bring it. But these fools is a whole damn program. The way her property is listed, it appears that the property that my foster kid is suing for, and they need to get all this straightened out, okay, before we take over. I ain't kidding. Okay, so it appears that the property is listed as residential. And I went over and looked at it, and some other people looked at it, and one of my best friends pulled up the property, because the way your property is when it's registered and stuff, anybody can access it, and looked at it. And there not only appears to be possible issues. I mean, for me, I don't even know all the stuff that my best friend knows or looked at, whatever. And what I know is that if your property is registered, and I'm pulling up on internet and it's showing it's residential, I don't think it should be being used as commercial. I think there's a difference. And I don't know. What I do know is that we added that to the lawsuit, and we told them that we're going to be doing this, and they laughed in our face. And they kept coming after my foster kid, my ex-foster kid, like they don't have to follow any rules. So we got the lawsuit filed in federal court for $200 million because I'm tired of playing with these fools. And now we're communicating with the IRS about the situation with the property. And so I have a friend that I met a long time ago. And his mom was an IRS agent, retired from there for, I know, like 9 million years. And he worked for them. And he had access to his mom's the documentation when the IRS first started, the real stuff. And that real stuff pointed out that, none of that stuff was for us. Okay. Let's stay focused. Okay. Let's move forward to that. Now, not only are we going to be challenging their business structure, because in my opinion, their business structure appears to be a RICO operation, okay? And I'm just going to keep it. I know I play football and I box and car. Those are two things not smart people do. So I'm going to keep it simple. A RICO operation is when you make money illegally screwing people over. Okay, so when you have a administrative court process that you're dragging people into, and the people think it's judicial and they have rights, and they don't, because the local rules that the administrative court uses are from the Supreme. The one we wrote in at the bottom. Y'all keep up with me, all right? Okay, so IRS fraud. So they didn't even serve my foster kid. They didn't even serve him process of service. They didn't do none of that shit. They just went right in. Okay, and then that divorce bullshit, I'm sorry. I'm just going to call it that. I don't care. And that divorce, okay, wait a minute. Should I put my jacket back on? Okay, so the bulletproof thing. Okay, so my problem with the bulletproof thing, and I have one problem with it, is it doesn't cover, it just covers this area right here to right here. I can't stand up in here. There ain't enough room to stand up. It doesn't cover anything below here. It should have a round thing or something. No, my dad was a Marine. They teach you to go to the thing and go over there and get it neutralized. They don't teach you to run. I don't need a flap in the back. Okay, sorry. I was just thinking. It seemed like a design flaw to me. I know what y'all thinking. If you got hit there, it really hurt. Okay, it'd be better than looking down there and seeing. Okay, never mind. Okay, let's get back to why we're here. Okay, so so the IRS fraud. Okay, are they reporting? They're not even doing what they need to do to have a case. Are they reporting all of that stuff? So in a divorce case, when they make you sell your house and do all that shit, do they have the asset allegation? Okay, hang on. I got this. The asset allocation statement under section 338 filled out. This is the 8883 form. Look it up. I can't believe I saved this stuff and I remember. Look it up. This is form that they have to have this filled out if they take your property, or if they make you sell your property, or if they. I wonder if they. Oh, wait a minute. If they make money off of the case that they're sticking in your face, would that be an asset that would they have to have? I'm not that smart. Okay? But what I do know is that I had planned to add this tax stuff to the ching-chang if I need the thing. I just didn't get her. I know, Okay, but right now they're messing with my foster kid over here, and they're pissing me off, so. Yeah, and there's this. The liability of attorneys and accountants for security transactions. Okay, this is huge. This is huger. I think I made a new word. And I'm leaving it up here so you can write that shit down, okay? Because I tell you right now, if you write down what I'm showing you and you learn this shit, okay, you'll be able to trump what I got on my stuff. Well, some of it, a little bit of it, smaller amount. No, I don't have this in my stuff because I don't need it. I didn't think I need. I haven't had time. Okay. But we about to learn how to use this. Now, what's a security transaction? Well, your house, there was no loan. Okay, once you left the table, they stamp paid to the order of on that puppy dog, and the bank president and vice president wrote paid to the order of. Look on that shit still on there. And then underneath says without recourse and blah, 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 blah. Mm-hmm. And they process that shit through the Federal Reserve. Okay, what's a security? They take that credit card application and they turn it into a security. They take your name on it, turn it into a security. And they process it through, I'm not that smart. And I'll tell you right now that some of the stuff in the premium package, the premium foreclosure defense package, that's half price for $1,500. Some of the stuff in that package outlines what's going on here. You can see it's highlighted there. That's where I got the information from. I used information from that. And, here's one: taxation for worthless and abandoned partnership interests. I don't care about that part. That's why I got my fingernails over. Ain't them some pretty ass nails? Ow! Okay. I should put my vest back on before I throw this one up on the ching chang. I talk a lot of crap about stuff sometimes, and I think I'm backing it up. Okay, so there's a federal statute that shows banks cannot legally lend the depositors money. So if they're not lending the depositors money, who the hell money are they lending? They ain't lending nobody's money. Oh, there it is right there. USC section 371. Look it up. So we got a notebook binder down here with and then back to this one right here, because the stuff in here, when you learn this stuff, you'll be able to kick their ass on the phone. You'll be calling them up, dude. You know what? My legal team said that under the liabilities of attorneys and accountants for security transactions. Okay, so you guys can see there are other options that you have are stirring up trouble for these people. Just need to figure out what you need to do. Get on Gemini, look up corporate tax, how to report, whatever. And right now I already outlined that their core basic concept is a RICO operation because they're not doing anything legally. Everything they're doing is illegally. Everything they're doing, their fraudulent concealment tolls the statute of limitations. Now, you guys remember, hop yourselves over there. Oh, wait, don't forget about my girlfriend book, still on sale at the Amazon. Get over to the website and take a look at the legal options you have to punch these people in the face.